let y'all see the lineup I've been running with lately. With no further ado, let's get to it. It's gonna be a quick little video. Alright, so yeah, starting point, you see I got this boy Michael Conley. Right now I got a 3-ball shoe on him. His 3 is deadly with this 3-ball shoe. Alright, so open shot midi is 96 and open shot 3, 98. Absolutely deadly. Now this man's my starting point guard because you see the offensive stats already. And then I come down to the defensive stats. And yeah, like this man gives me everything I need. Everything I need. Great offensive consistency, good speed. Like he gives me everything I need. Then I got Allen Houston out there to stretch the floor, Of course, And then this man right here, Joe Johnson. Low key, probably one of the best small forwards in this game right now. Like, he's a monster. He is a monster. He does it all for me. And like his defensive stats, they may look low, but he plays amazing defense. I got a speed shoe on him, so makes him a little faster. Then at the starting power forward, of course, we got AD. I'm pretty sure all of y'all know about AD by now. And Amethyst Anthony Davis. And running out the starting lineup, the 7'6" Chinaman, Yao Ming. If you ain't got your Yao Ming yet, I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Now coming off the bench at my backup point, I got Terrell Brandon. This man, he's 5'11", right? But this man plays pretty damn big. Great shot, good ball control, amazing free throw, good defense. With pass perception, it's 92. Now I got a shoe on him that boosts his steals up. His steals is usually 89, but it's 95 with my shoe. His pick and roll defense is usually at 82, but it's at 88 with the shoe. But good defense. Now this is what I want to say with this man. Alright, so standing dunks at 30, his driving dunks at 35, contact dunk is at 30. But for some reason, when you take it to the rack with this man, he always does. He's like Jay Williams. Jay Williams has a low dunk ratings. But for some reason, he always dunks it. Look. Hold on, wait. Let me show this again. 35 driving dunk. 30 contact dunk. Driving dunk tendency, 90. Flashy dunk tendency, 95. Alley-oop tendency, 80. This is a lie. This is the truth. Lie, truth. Lie, truth. Not to mention this man has amazing speed, great stamina, and an amazing offensive consistency. He's a beast. Then, of course, got Ruby KD. If you ain't got you a KD, I want the Amethyst one, but I'm not going to pay for the Amethyst one right now when the Ruby one does me just fine. If you ain't got your Ruby KD, I don't know what you're doing. Well, if you ain't got you a KD period, I don't know what you're doing. Then, Antonio McDyess. Alright, now, I've seen a lot of people say that they weren't going to, they didn't like this man. This man is amazing. 90 post fadeaway, 95 post hook. And I can attest that both of those are absolutely true. This man's post game is ridiculous. And that 80 draw foul is a little higher than that. I swear it is, because I get so many fouls on him. Hell of a mid-range shot. If you can, you do gotta get a little used to his shot, but it's not that hard. But hell of a mid-range shot. Really good free throws. I hardly ever miss free throws with him. Even though it's an 82, I hardly ever miss free throws with him. He grabs a ton of boards. He gets more blocks than that 69 would lead you to believe. Defensive consistency of a 90. He got good pick and roll defense, good help defense, good low post defense. That dunk, he dunks the ball all the time. I mean, speed, yeah, leaves a lot to be desired, but I mean, look at that offensive consistency. A 90 defensive consistency, 98 offensive consistency. The man's a beast. The man is a beast. Then Jalen Rose, I've heard a lot of bashing on this card. This card puts in work for me. Now, yes, if you look, he's not extremely great at too many things. Driving layup of an 88, but that's false because he makes way more layups than you would imagine. Draw foul of an 80, false again. He draws a ton of fouls for me in the game. Mid range, yes, that is correct right there with what that's looking like. If anything, I'll say it might be better because this man hits so many mid ranges for me, especially off the dribble. 3 ball of an 84, which yeah, that his 3 does drop. I hit a lot of them with him. I get at least like 2 threes a game with him. Ball control is usually an 84, but I put a ball control shoe on him, so now I can speed boost with him. You know, for the people that want to throw Giannis at the point or have like a Magic, you know, I'll slide Jalen Rose right to that PG spot, and we good. No, not the greatest rebounder. Yeah, I'll say that much. Lateral quickness 81, which isn't bad. Steals only a 60, but he plays good defense. He plays extremely good defense. Driving, like, alright, so his driving dunks to 70, but he gets up there. He dunks the ball a lot. Speed's 86, speed with ball 88, 85 acceleration, 95 stamina, 95 consistencies. Real good card. Then, at the backup center, one of my backup centers, I got the boy Robert Parrish. This man, he's a fucking G. He's just a fucking G. Like, I mean, post fadeaway of a 93, and it's amazing. It's so sweet, so smooth. Post control of 96, 85 draw foul. He puts in a lot of work in that paint. 90 open shot midi, and yes, it is a nice midi. His shots smooth and easy, so it's easy to get those. 78 free throw, I will say that does show his head every now and again, but he's pretty decent at the free throw line for the most part. Now his rebounding, this man grabs boards. He also gets a lot of steals as far as in the passing lanes. When like you're passing it down to the, like when your opponent's passing it down to the center, he's always right there. 89 block, yes, that man gets blocks. 88 shot contest, yes. Defensive consistency, 90. Now this is where this card performs best at. Defense, like, he's pretty good offensively, but defensively, this man is a monster. 90 defensive consistency, 91 on ball, 90 pick and roll, 94 help, 92 low post. And then if you give him the ball in the post, he is going to dunk it. 75 speed for a center is pretty decent. Stamina 90, I wish that was a little bit higher, but I mean, it's all good. Offensive consistency at 98. Man gets it done. Now my other backup center, Marc Gasol. Ruby Moments Marc Gasol, not the lockdown one. Moments Marc Gasol, which is a better card. The biggest difference between the Moments and the lockdown one is the lockdown one comes with more badges. I will say that much, but the Ruby Moments one has better stats. Like, look at that post hook, like nice little post hook. If I'm correct, which is better than the lockdown one's post hook. Let's see what else. I think the post fade's even better than the lockdown's post fade. The mid range is slightly better than the lockdown one. The open shot 3 is slightly better than the lockdown one. Like, free throw is way better than the lockdown one. The lockdown Ruby Marc Gasol is a 79 free throw. This one's 90. Great rebounding. Good pass perception. good shot contest. And I will say this: it says 69 block, but I get tons of block with this Marc Gasol. I got gold rim protector on him, so he gets blocks. And then the defense is just as good, if not better. I think might be slightly better than the lockdown defender. Except the on ball. I think the on ball for the lockdown defender is a little bit better. But other than that, all the other ones are slightly better, if I'm correct. He is slow. Yeah, so that's one thing you're going to have to deal with. 97 stamina. 97 stamina. Offensive consistency could be better, though. And then my last two spots off the bench, we got Jeremy Lin. If you ain't got you a Jeremy Lin, I don't know what you're doing. He comes with 18 bronze badges, but I've already badged him up pretty much with all of those, except for Relentless Finisher and Mid-Range Jedi. Those are the last two that I need to badge up. That I threw difficult shots and posterizer on him. I threw posterizer on him because if y'all don't have this card, you won't realize, even though his... Oh yeah, I threw a diamond shoe on him too, by the way. So he's a permanent amethyst for me now, right? Like, as you can see, it says 90. She was 89, but yeah, like, amazing driving layup. And I can attest, like, it says 91. It's more like a 97 because this man just makes contested layups all day. Then we got his contested mid-range is usually, I believe, an 85. Yeah, it's usually 85 because the diamond shooter that I have on him gives him a +9. So as you can see, his contested midi for me now is a 96. Open shot midi 88, off the dribble midi 88, contested 381, open and off the dribble threes of 84. Free throw of a 92, great ball control, great passing. You know, decent on defense, but not the greatest. Does have a good steal rating. Now, this man's driving dunk says 45, contact dunk says 45, but if you look at the flashy dunk tendency, I know most people, when they take it to the rack, they're pulling the analog stick back when they do their dunk, which is the flashy dunks. So when I take it to the rack with this man, he goes up for the dunks more than he goes up for layups. So yeah, so you know, my diamond land, great speed, you know, 95 offensive consistency. The man's a beast. And then last but not least, Ruby John Havlicek. Now this card, if you look at its overall stats, it's not the greatest if you honestly look at it. I mean, driving layup of a 90, he makes those all the time. Contested, like, he makes them. Like, the shooting stats aren't that great, but his release makes all, like, with his release, all of those shooting stats feel like they're in the 90s just because of his release. They might say the 80s, but that his release is so easy and so money that it's just like it boosts all of those stats up. Then you come down here and he's pretty decent on defense too. He's pretty good on defense, so he's an all-around player. You know, could use a little bit more speed, but it's an all-around player. So yeah, that's the lineup. If anything, I'll probably try and get y'all some gameplay with this lineup. You know, get y'all a little gameplay stream, maybe a couple myteam online games a little bit later. But yeah, been your boy Magic signing out. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, you know, and we're out of here.